Welcome to Reality TV Fan Zone. If you're passionate about reality TV, you're in the right place. We bring you the latest news and everything happening in the world of reality television. Hit subscribe and become part of our fan community. What a whirlwind of speculation and anxiety this has been over the past day in the Big Brother 28 house, as HGs and feedsters alike nervously awaited some confirmation of the latest Big Brother time capsule results. The news so far? We are still unsure. But here's what we do know. Friday afternoons prior to noms saw the first 2 rounds of the time capsule revealed. You'll recall Angela already dressed in her egg detective outfit for the excitement of the second week's nomination ceremony. Then last week we had Devin sharing the exciting news of his Diamond Power veto with Dee on Friday afternoon. This Friday? Nothing. Initially, our polling this week had Dee in solid lead for the 3rd round. However, by the end of the week, the votes had turned strongly in Jason's favor, with Drew in 2nd place. When Jason was evicted, that meant any of his votes would be voided, and in the likely case of his winning the capsule popular vote, it would fall to the next in line Houseguests instead. So, who got it? We watched the live feeds all Friday afternoon to see what might be revealed, and so far we have some clues. Expecting reasonably here that the 3rd capsule round went to either Drew or Dee. We watched for their activity with the diary room. Drew had a long stay in the DR, plenty of time for a card read and spinning chair, as did Dee later on. But Dee told Angela she didn't win anything, and they wondered what was going on since so far the other 2 vets had won the votes, and it was a reasonable expectation that Dee would get it next. Of course, it's possible that Dee was lying to Angela, but she wouldn't lie to Devins after he confessed his own time capsule victory to Dee. The 2 castaways had devised a code where Dee would start talking about Jeopardy in front of Devins to let him know she got the win. But that conversation topic never came up. I don't think Dee got it, which leaves us with Drew as the most likely candidate. After Drew's long DR visit, he headed upstairs to talk with Devins and Barrett alone in the gym room. The conversations were still heavily on Haley's upcoming nominations, and Drew's concerns that he might be one of them. He was. Drew made the comment that they should flip a coin to decide who goes up. Few minutes later, Drew suggested they do an HOH takeover and send Haley to the block instead. Okay, let's discuss Drew's remarks regarding flipping a coin and taking control of the HOH. Easily the most powerful remaining capsule power to be won is the Coin of Destiny. If you don't fully remember that one, it was a power in BB 23 that Claire won in the High Rollers Room Twisted season and used to overthrow Tiffany's HOH week and nominations. In that case, Claire ended up naming the same noms, but Tiffany lost her HOH room and actually was freed up to play the next HOH competition as a result. But how it worked was important because Tiffany still set her noms that week, but hours later the HGs were called back to the dining table where Tiffany had to flip a giant oversized coin. Prior to that, Claire had privately called the flip in the doctor when it matched. The twist power was activated and the new noms, the same in this instance, were made clear. So if Drew was teasing us with hints that he had the Coin of Destiny power from the time capsule, then Haley's nomination ceremony would still play out as normal, just like it did. But later the HGs would be called back, and the pressure would be on when Haley flipped the coin, and the results were revealed to the HGs with possibly new noms on the screen. It's entirely possible this all goes down today before the veto comp. Or maybe it doesn't. Maybe Drew didn't win the time capsule, but I think he did. Maybe he didn't win the Coin of Destiny, though. The remaining options included the Never Not Pass, which is definitely useful, the Mystery Competitor, which would bring a champion to play on his behalf, the BB Bribe, which would give someone $5,000 to do what he wanted, which isn't bad, a replay or a redo. What we can be pretty confident on here is that there was no capsule punishment doled out, because those are obvious and apparent. There was no hiding Angela's egg, right? The other punishments were announcing bathroom visits, setting up tents and cooking hot dogs, wearing a red unitard, tethered as Adam and Eve, and eating endless ham deliveries. None of those are happening right now, so it's a power. We just don't know who for sure or what power was won. Feeds continue to roll, and we will be watching what happens in the coming hours. Maybe KC shows up again for the veto comp, and that's that. We just don't know yet, but all the speculation and excitement has been lots of fun for this twist and the live feeds. So let's see what happens next. Join us on Facebook, Twitter, and Blue Sky for more. Download our Big Brother app for alerts and spoilers this summer too.